Welcome back to the channel. I want to take a look at the Oukitel WP28. This is the box. You are greeted with a white box. As soon as you open the box, this is what you are going to find. You are greeted with the phone WP28, USB Type-C to Type-A cable, the charger, 18 watts charger, some paperwork, and this is the phone, the WP28. As you can see, some specs on the phone already. So this is the case. This is how the contents of the case look like. First thing you get to is the design of the phone. The design and the build quality, we are going to say here, is solid. So the Oukitel WP28 features a body made of a combination of polycarbonate case, IP68 rated, MLSTD H8110H, which is a good material for modern use. It looks solid, elegant, and feels comfortable in the hand, while also providing better protection against damage compared to plastic without any additional protective materials. So it has some rubber bumpers on the sides. As you can see, we will say the build quality here is solid. It's made of a polycarbonate case, has a ring on the back of the camera. It houses two cameras, 48 megapixel, the 2 megapixel macro lens, and also a flash. So that is for the build quality of the phone. So the next thing we are going to talk about is the screen or the display of the phone. So the volume rockers are by the right hand side, the power key, and the fingerprint is embedded on the right side. Top, there is nothing, as you can see. So the left hand side, you find the SIM tray, just the SIM tray, and under you have the USB-C charging port. So the next thing we are going to take a look at is the display of the phone. The display configuration of the Oukitel WP28 is 720 by 1600 pixels combined with a size of 6.52 inches. Additionally, the display screen also has several other configurations, including a 269 ppi density, which is pixel per inch. Another important factor to consider for the display screen is the display panel hardware. So the Oukitel WP28 uses the very common display panel hardware of the IPS LCD. So the next thing we'll talk about is the performance. So the processor and the graphics hardware are vital components of any device, as they handle majority of the software tasks. For the WP28, it utilizes the Unisoc T606 for the CPU and the Mali G57 for the GPU, which is a good processor at this price point. So the next thing we are going to talk about is so I think the performance for this is okay for this price point. It uses 8 GB of RAM and 7 GB of virtual memory if you want to add that. So the performance is okay for this price point. So the next thing we'll talk about is the camera of the phone. So just like other modern smart devices, the Oukitel WP28 has dual cameras, a 48 megapixel, and these are samples for the 48 megapixel camera. There's also a 2 megapixel macro camera, but these are the samples for the 48 megapixel. These are samples for the 2 megapixel macro camera, and for the selfie camera it utilizes a 5 megapixel. So these are all samples for the macro camera. So these are samples for the 5 megapixel front facing camera. I believe it's good for this price point. So these are samples. So we'll look at the video samples also. This is a video sample for the back camera, the 48 megapixel back camera. So leave down comments below and tell me how the 48 megapixel back camera looks like. So this is a slow motion mode with the 48 megapixel camera. I believe this is like 720p slow motion. It's a sample of a slow motion video from the 48 megapixel camera. Also, this is a front facing camera, 5 megapixel front facing camera, a video sample. Please tell me how it looks in the comment below. So the next thing we'll talk about is the battery and the charger. The battery is a 10,000 mAh and it uses a fast charger of 18 watts. As you can see, it uses an 18 watts charger. The next thing is the speaker and the sound, mobile network, and
let's take a look at how speaker volume sounds.
thing is the memory options and the OS and security. For the OS and security, the good news is that the WP28 uses the Android 13 OS, so it has a latest security patch on it, but in terms of updates, I cannot guarantee updates, as Oukitel normally doesn't give much updates on their phones. So with this, we are going to come to the conclusion of this video. Want you to like, subscribe, and keep watching the channel as we come with more videos, tech videos like this for you. So we will say this is a very good buy. You can't go wrong with this phone. It's a nice phone. Please subscribe to the channel and God bless you.